good, YouTube? It's your boy LegendaryEA, and we are back here for another episode of the Dallas Mavericks Mygm series. If you guys missed the last one, make sure you go ahead and check it out. I'll put a link to it in the top right hand corner. And yesterday I did go ahead and make an NBA video talking about my 5 breakout stars or breakout players of this season, so check that out as well. In today's episode, we are going to be playing another game, the final regular season game of the season, and maybe even the series. I'm not sure if I'm making this the last season. Regardless, the next episode, we will be finishing off the season and going through round 1 of the playoffs. And this one, I plan on playing against the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, we've simmed a lot. We are currently 50-12. Here are some of the recaps. Zion is obviously going to be winning the MVP. Boogie's is second place. And before the last game, Luka Doncic was right here in front of Trae Young. So that's cool. Miami probably has the Rookie of the Year. Here are all these awards. None of them have anything to really do with us, so we really don't care. All-Stars. So as far as All-Stars, Boogie and Zion were both All-Stars. That's all that we got. Zion actually won the dunk contest. Trae Young won the 3-point contest. And yeah, that's pretty much how things have gone in that regard. Power rankings, we're the #1 team by a lot, by 12 games. We just been killing it. Like, we've been on a tear. Now, I don't think that anybody can really like compete with us at this moment. But we are going to go right here to Golden State. I do want to play against them. Their team is stacked. Everybody else we've already beaten or played before, and I'm sick of playing the same games. I know that we play Golden State every single year, but it seems like every year they add some kind of more depth. For some reason, their record isn't that good, but they got so much more depth on the team. I thought, yo, why not just finish out the regular season playing these guys? We pretty much played everybody else that actually matters, except the Hawks. We played them once. I think the first season of this series because of Trae Young and Luka. But other than that, yo, if you guys have been enjoying this series, just let me know what you guys think. If I do make this the final season, I will address it in the next episode, and I pretty much have a poll for you guys to vote on the next team. I already have a few teams in mind, but I've really had fun with this series, man. I think we're like 26 episodes, like we're 20 something episodes in, and it's been doing really good consistently. And that's just the goal right there. So let's get into it. Right now we're at 62 wins, 16 losses. Let's make sure everything is still the same. Our Boogie fell in his MVP race a lot. He's not even averaging 20 points anymore. I don't really care about that, to be honest, though. These are the team stats. Take a peek at this real quick. Grimes has been playing great for us. Like, he's been amazing for us. All right, let me just double check some things. Let me just make sure that we got nobody else in the race for anything, which we don't. All right, let's just make sure that we get Zion that MVP. Last season, he finished as a runner-up. This year, we got to have it. All right, so their lineup, they got obviously Steph, Clay, KD. They still got Draymond. They got Matua Maker from overseas. Then they got Al Horford off the bench. Quinn Cook is at 81. They still got Cassius Stanley, and he's not even playing. Yo, this team is really good. Let's see if we can hand these guys an L, which, honestly, looking at their record, we should be able to.
We've got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California, live on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And with us tonight, the author of the 700-page book of basketball, a must-read, Bill Simmons.
It's great to be here, and everyone wants me to rewrite that book, but...
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline.
Hey there, Kevin. Well, we all know that Steve Kerr, the Warriors coach, has a great way with his players. He said they see through all the BS. They've got to know that you're in charge and know.
You know what? That humble approach goes a long way, David. Thank you. Draymond Green, everything he brings to the table, his defense, his charisma, his offensive game, a great passing game. Is there a player you'd compare him to?
Well, I have a soft spot for Draymond because we did the courtside show for HBO.
So getting straight into the gameplay, like I've been saying, man, I've been having really fun playing with Zion. Obviously, it says that he's one of a kind, and in this game, there's nothing else. He's starting off with that incredible dunk over Draymond. That's how we gonna start this thing off. Now, I do gotta say, them having KD, Clay, and Steph is honestly always gonna be a problem, but us having so much depth, as far as the starting lineup with Boogie, Zion, Luka, Quinn, Grimes, and then off the bench, we also got Kevin Porter Jr. I think it's looking really good for us. I think that we have a chance to win this game as Josh Green knocks down that easy dunk. But yeah, guys, some of the teams I've been thinking about and considering about the next series it's mainly been teams like the Brooklyn Nets. I've considered maybe Chicago, but I really do like playing with Brooklyn. Maybe Cleveland is an option as well, since so many people want to see life after LeBron and what I can do with Colin Sexton. And I mean, if we get that first pick, realistically, they probably would draft Zion, but I'm not sure if I would still be willing to do it since we just got him for this series. But it just depends, man. It just depends. I'll let you guys know how that goes. Like I said before, in the next episode. Here's Luka on the drive. We're gonna go ahead and find Josh Green in the corner for the 3, and he knocks it down. That's what I need out of him. I just need to knock down wide open shots. He just have to create his own shot. He don't gotta like do anything too crazy. As long as he can just knock down the wide open shots, we ain't gonna have no kind of problems. Here's Kevin Porter though. Kevin Porter is also a great player off the bench. I expect him to be a little bit better. But all in all, I'm so happy that we traded away Blake Griffin. I'm still happy about that because the Celtics still aren't that good. We add to our bench. Our starting lineup is exactly what I wanted to actually be. We got Josh Green in the mix, and he's way cheaper than Blake Griffin is. We do got to pay him in a few years, but he's a whole lot cheaper. Also, I forgot to mention in the intro that we did actually re-sign DeMarcus Cousins to a new contract. We gave him a 3-year extension for like $35 million a season. Look, we'll worry about the money problems when the time comes, but for right now, we're going to try to keep this dynasty intact. We're looking at going back-to-back this season, so we were going to have to pay this man regardless. Heading into halftime, Zion has 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Klay Thompson has 21. Yeah, he's knocking down every single shot he takes. It's honestly getting annoying. Here's Boogie on the fast break. Let's go ahead and dish that off. We see Zion for the 3. Honestly, his jump shot is coming together so well in 2K. I remember the first season, he can knock down shots, but they were way less consistent, and Grimes is also a bucket getter as well. Like, whenever I'm shooting with Quinn Grimes, it's honestly just mad easy as we find Boogie. Nice pass from Zion, though. Here's Quinn Grimes once again. We're going to pull it right in Steph's face. It's cash money every single time. Like, it's like his shooting overall isn't even that crazy. It's like an 86, but his jump shot is just something nice, man. We're going to find Luka Doncic right there. See, that's why I love having this squad. Like, we can pretty much find anybody. And I say that every single episode because it's so true. Like, everybody on the court can pass. And that just helps us out so much. I mean, the only player in the starting lineup who probably can't pass the best is Josh Green. But his length and his defense just helps out like so much with that. We're going to go ISO with Zion real quick. You already know, once you go in ISO, there's literally no stopping that. Because he's in the speed boost right past you every single time. Honestly, he's overpowered in this game. And he might be in real life. We're going to have to wait and see on that one. Right now, we're up by 10 points, 114 to 104. Quinn Grimes with the steal, going coast to coast. That's what I'm talking about, man. That is what I am talking about. So, as I was saying before, man, the next episode, we are going to be starting the playoffs, like simming through the rest of these games, looking at the awards. Zion better be the MVP. Like, he's held that the entire game. We missed the shot with Quinn Grimes. We're going to go ahead and find Zion back again in the corner for the 3, and it's cash money as usual. Look, last season, he was a runner-up. He honestly should have won it last season, which was his sophomore year. This year, he got it on lock. All right, there's no chance he don't win this. Now, Boogie might miss on being like second place. I don't really care. I don't think that Boogie should have really been a candidate in the first place, but we got that MVP for sure. And Zion's number is in this game is freaking ridiculous. We had a stat pad for that 40 piece though. In the end, we went 143 to 131, and you guys already know we had a stat pad that last clip so that he can get 40. All right, we had to get him 40. As far as the numbers go, Steph Curry at 35, 4 and 2, 12 of 28 shooting. He knocked down 9 threes as well. KD or Klay had 26. He was doing his thing, 9 of 22 shooting. KD also had 26 as well, 10 of 27 shooting. All these guys are just a problem for us. They were gonna get buckets regardless. Jacob Evans had 14, 5 and 3 for them. Good for him. Quinn Cook had 12 points and he missed no shots. He was hitting on all cylinders today. He also had like 6 assists. Maker had 10 and 10. Good for him. And in Draymond fashion, he is doing everything, I guess. Now, who really cares what Al did? Once again, Cassius Stanley ain't really play for him. As far as our team, Zion, 40 points, 21 rebounds, 11 assists, a triple-double. That 21 rebounds is so crazy. 2 blocks, 14 to 22 shooting, and 3 of 5 from the 3. Yeah, he was a freaking monster out there. Luka with 30 points. He struggled at first, but he still did really, really good. 11 to 20 from the field. Quinn Grimes, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Not his best passing night by any means, but 7 to 12 from the field. Boogie, 14 and 13 and 4 assists as well. Good for him. Kevin Porter with 13 off the bench. Look, this team was great. Make sure to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the season finale tomorrow. I'm out. Peace, y'all.